What's good, YouTube? It's Nas and we back with another video. Road to 900 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Knueppel. And you might ask, Nas, you already talked about the Hornets. You already talked about the Rookie of the Year race. But since I've made those videos, Knueppel just continues to be consistent. He continues to provide stability to a Charlotte Hornets team that is obviously on the rise. Last time I made a video, they were on an 8-game winning streak. But now they are 13-3 in their last 16 games. They have one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in the league, one of the best defenses in the league. But that is not all driven by LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, like I said in the video. It's driven by their rookie, Knueppel. And when you look at Khan, I know people right now, the way he's playing, are going to put outstanding expectations on him. But I feel like for me, trying not to be biased because I watch every game for obvious reasons, Knueppel is one of the best shooters in the league. I think if you're watching this video, you know that already. But I feel like people are starting to learn that Knueppel is not just a shooter. Knueppel provides more for you than just obviously his outside jump shot, which people that don't watch the Charlotte Hornets consistently, even though I feel like right now is the moment you probably should be watching them, but you would notice that Knueppel doesn't shoot over 10, 11 threes per game. He only shoots like 6 or 7, and he's making half his threes. He gets to the bump midi. He gets to the rim. He has one of the highest rim pressures in the league. So when you look at, obviously, the defense is going to try to take away his three-point shot. Can you finish around the rim? Can you finish around the rim at 6'6" or 6'5" to what? He's like 220, 215. But can you finish around the rim? And Knueppel has been able to do that, in which a player that obviously people, I feel like for some reason people were calling him a bona fide role player. I wasn't going that far because obviously he was playing next to Cooper Flag, and obviously college spacing is not how you want it to be for shooters. But Knueppel this season is averaging 19 points per game, 5.5 rebounds and 3.5 assists, shooting 49% from the field and 43.5% from three. So that should just honestly tell you how good he's really been and how really consistent a rookie has been, even though people were still surprised. I feel like when he came out the gates in October and November, people were leaning on, oh, he's just a shooter. It's the Charlotte Hornets. They're losing games. Now that they're winning games, people are actually paying attention, and you're just noticing that Khan is way more than that. I feel like people just trying to label him a shooter really just gets on my nerves when I see that shit, because like I said, I watch every game. So people trying to make the defensive aspect when trying to provide reasons why Cooper Flag is the Rookie of the Year. Yes, I'm a Cooper Flag defender too. I made a video talking about how Coop isn't supposed to be this good this early. But at the same time, you can say the same thing for Knueppel. And Khan really proving this or showing this that he isn't even a liability on defense either. Like, I feel like Cooper Flag fans are trying to display or discredit Knueppel when you talk about the Rookie of the Year race when talking about his defense. Yes, I know Cooper Flag is a better defender, don't get me wrong, but it's not by a lot. It's not by a wide margin. As people try to make it seem, it's not. And when you look at two players that obviously went to organizations, or you can make the argument, Cooper Flag is playing with a way less talented group, and what he's having to do every night and carry. But Knueppel providing stability for a Hornets team that desperately needs his shooting, desperately needs one of his scoring, and him being one of the best players on the team, and people even arguing that he is the face of the franchise right now, just should say a lot, actually. But by any means, I'm not going to overreact to anything right now, because I feel like when I just said, right, face of the franchise, I know the Hornets are they're going to market him like he is. Like, he's a 20-year-old sharpshooter on pace, and he could probably break it this game or next game to break the all-time rookie three-point ladder in 58 games with a handful of games to spare. He's the fastest rookie to ever hit 200 threes. So when you look at that, you would say he is the Charlotte Hornets' best player, but he's not. And when you look at that, that's all credit to LaMelo, probably. Not all credit, but some of the credit. Because LaMelo's gravity really opens up a lot for everybody on the Charlotte Hornets in general, but particularly Khan. Khan gets way better looks when LaMelo is on the court. Like, Knueppel and LaMelo are one of the best shooting tandems, if not the best shooting tandem in the league. All three, Brandon Miller, Knueppel, and LaMelo Ball, are leading the NBA in threes since returning from All-Star break, or even since fucking January. So when you look at that and you look at a player like Knueppel, who obviously coming out of the draft, his three-point shot was being heavily marketed as one of the best, if not the best, three-point shot in the draft. So pairing alongside that and putting next to that, it should just prove to you how good this team actually is. And I feel like people starting to notice the Charlotte Hornets. You're noticing how Khan is more than that. Like, over the last 3 games, Knueppel has averaged 27.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. So that should just tell you how good he's been the last 3 games, or even throughout the season. And he's shooting 56% from the field in those games, 50% from 3, and only playing 29 minutes. So he really is a problem. But yeah, the most threes in 2026. My bad for stopping. LaMelo 96, Brandon Miller 84, Knueppel 84. So that should just tell you how good this trio of the Charlotte Hornets has actually been. And I'm finally making the Khan video because I made a little individual LaMelo video. I made an individual Brandon Miller video. I made a Charlotte Hornets video. And then now it's time for the Knueppel video. And I even made a Cooper Flag. It's not supposed to be this good yet, but I'll probably say the same thing for Knueppel in that title, in which I want to know how y'all feel about Knueppel, because I feel like this video, I'm trying to get people to see that he is more than a shooter. I feel like people that are casuals or just don't even pay attention to, really, I don't blame you. If you don't pay attention to basketball, that's fine. But if you don't pay attention and you just see this, I'm not going to try to sound too fucked up about this, but you see a white player and you're just going to assume that they're just a shooter. Knueppel is more than that. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me overhyped about the Hornets finally being good, because me being a LaMelo fan for the last 6 years have been hell. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Knueppel down below. And like I always say, let me know how y'all feel about the Charlotte Hornets. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's a video right here. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it if you like this one. And the channel icon's right there if you want to just check out the channel in general. And yeah, leave a like too, because it really helps the algorithm push me out. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching this video nonetheless.